Good morning, and welcome to Charles Travels, the podcast where we explore the heart of America, one story at a time. I'm your host, Charles Curel, and I'm delighted to share with you today's top story from Indianapolis, Indiana. As we begin this new day, our thoughts are with the people of Indianapolis, who are coping with the aftermath of a tragic shooting that occurred early Saturday morning. The incident took place at the intersection of West Washington and South Meridian Streets, as well as South Illinois and West Washington Streets, leaving 2 people dead and 7 others injured. As I sit here, reflecting on this news, I'm reminded of the resilience and strength of the American spirit. In the face of adversity, communities come together to support one another, and that's precisely what we're seeing in Indianapolis today. The city's residents are rallying around those affected by this senseless act of violence, offering comfort, aid, and a sense of hope. As we travel through the stories of our nation, we often find ourselves at the crossroads of tragedy and triumph. It's in these moments that we're reminded of the importance of human connection, compassion, and community. The people of Indianapolis, like so many others across America, are a testament to the power of ordinary individuals doing extraordinary things. As we take a moment to pause and reflect on this story, I'm struck by the beauty of the Indiana landscape, with its rolling hills, lush forests, and vibrant cityscapes. It's a state that embodies the very essence of American diversity, where urban and rural communities coexist, each with their unique traditions and customs. We'll continue to follow this story and bring you updates as more information becomes available. For now, our thoughts are with the people of Indianapolis, and we hold them in our hearts. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels, where we're taking a journey through the heart of America and exploring the stories that make this country so unique. As we continue our travels, I want to take you to a place that's been in the news recently. A small locale in the Macedon Ranges, northwest of Melbourne, Australia. Imagine a picturesque landscape with rolling hills, verdant forests, and winding roads that stretch as far as the eye can see. This is where tragedy struck on Sunday morning, when a 2-vehicle collision claimed the lives of 3 people and left 1 fighting for their life. The crash occurred on Belinda Darawhite Road, in the small town of Belinda, 16 kilometers east of Gisborne. As I reflect on this story, I'm reminded of the fragility of life and the importance of community. In times like these, we're often left with more questions than answers, wondering how such a tragedy could occur. But as we delve deeper into the story, we find that it's not just about the accident itself, but about the people who are affected by it. The driver and sole occupant of the second car involved in the crash was taken to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Meanwhile, investigations into the exact cause of the collision are ongoing, and police are urging anyone who saw the crash or has dashcam footage to come forward. As we take a moment to pause and reflect on this story, I'm struck by the resilience of the human spirit. In the face of tragedy, communities come together to support one another, and it's in these moments that we see the very best of humanity. Whether it's a small town like Belinda or a bustling city, we're all connected by our shared experiences and emotions. As we explore this story further, I want to take you to the heart of rural Australia, where the land is vast and the people are warm and welcoming. It's a place where tradition and community are deeply ingrained, and where the rhythms of everyday life are often dictated by the changing seasons. In this part of the world, you'll find people who are deeply connected to the land, who work hard to till the soil, raise livestock, and harvest crops. You'll meet folks who are proud of their heritage, who celebrate their local customs and traditions, and who take great pride in their craftsmanship. As we continue our journey through this story, I want to leave you with a sense of hope and resilience. Even in the face of tragedy, there is always a way forward, always a chance for healing and growth. And it's in these moments that we're reminded of the importance of human connection, compassion, and community. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels, folks. I'm glad you're joining me again as we wrap up today's journey. As we've been exploring the world and all its wonders, we also want to shed light on important issues that affect us all. Today, I want to share with you a story from Sydney, Australia, about a critical topic: workplace equality and safety. As I traveled through the city, I came across a report that caught my attention. It was about the experiences of women working at Sydney trains, where they make up less than a quarter of the 11,170-strong workforce. The report, commissioned by Sydney Trains, revealed some disturbing findings. Women shared stories of everyday sexism, sex-based harassment, and sex discrimination. They spoke about being undervalued, excluded, and even experiencing sexual assault in the workplace. One woman described the behavior of some male colleagues as schoolboy behavior, with gossip and rumors spreading about women being common. Another woman said that jobs were often preselected to go to someone's mate, highlighting the boys' club culture at Sydney Trains. These stories are not only heartbreaking, but also a reminder that we still have a long way to go in achieving true equality in the workplace. The report also noted that many men who participated in the focus groups did not recognize or acknowledge sexist behavior, suggesting that it was either normalized or invisible to them. This lack of awareness is a significant obstacle to creating a safe and inclusive work environment. However, there are signs of hope. Sydney Trains Chief Executive, Matt Longland, has acknowledged the report's findings and has committed to leading a cultural change within the organization. He has made it clear that discriminatory behavior will not be tolerated and that issues will be investigated and addressed. As we close out today's episode, I want to emphasize the importance of creating safe and inclusive workplaces for everyone. It's not just about following policies or procedures. It's about fostering a culture of respect, empathy, and understanding. We all have a role to play in promoting equality and safety, whether it's in our own workplaces or in our communities. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep on traveling.